Were you aware that for seniors, eating certain types of nuts may raise the likelihood of heart disease by as much as 48%? This eye-opening figure is based on a significant long-term study featured in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. Did you know that many types of nuts, which are staples in most kitchens, can silently increase your blood pressure, trigger inflammation, and even block your arteries, which may accelerate memory decline and other cognitive issues? Still, many older adults eat them regularly, thinking they're making wise and healthy choices. There's one specific nut, which we'll name shortly, that's packed with a potentially dangerous compound. Consuming it often may negatively impact your liver, kidneys, and even your brain health. Chances are this nut is already part of your usual snacks, especially if you follow a low-carb diet, but it might be quietly causing harm to older adults over time. Don't go anywhere, we'll reveal all the crucial details you need to know in this video. In this comprehensive video, you'll learn all the essential facts about nuts and how they can influence your health. We'll cover which types are the safest to eat, which are most beneficial for your heart, and which nuts can help keep your mind sharp, just like tackling a tough puzzle, plus, the varieties you should steer clear of completely. Make sure to watch until the end, because we'll uncover a surprising danger about the riskiest nut, a fact that's rarely discussed, and it might be impacting your health without you even knowing it. If you find this information useful, don't forget to hit the like button, and subscribe for more helpful videos just like this. Before we dive in, share with us in the comments where you're tuning in from today. Next, let's take a look at 4 kinds of nuts that are especially important for senior nutrition. And to top it off, meet almonds, the ultimate champion for strong bones. Almonds make an excellent snack for older adults thanks to their high levels of calcium and vitamin E. These important nutrients play a key role in keeping bones strong and healthy. As we age, our bones naturally lose strength, which raises the chance of fractures. This process accelerates after the age of 65, but having just a quarter cup of almonds daily can help slow bone loss, offering around 97 milligrams of calcium. Almonds are also a good source of magnesium, a mineral that many seniors don't get enough of in their diets. Here's why almonds stand out as a superfood. Magnesium works like a transporter, keeping calcium from damaging your arteries and instead guiding it to help build stronger bones. Plus, the monounsaturated fats in almonds support your heart by reducing harmful LDL cholesterol, which becomes even more crucial as you age, since the likelihood of heart disease rises over time. For older adults, I suggest consuming around 15 to 20 almonds each day, and it's best to opt for raw or dry roasted almonds that don't have any added salt. Almonds can help ease constipation, providing roughly 3.5 grams of fiber per serving, a key advantage since nearly 40% of seniors deal with this issue. Plus, research from Tufts University indicates that almonds may help shield brain cells from oxidative stress, which becomes more significant as we get older. Opt for almonds that still have their skins, since the skin is rich in flavonoids, which, together with vitamin E, boost antioxidant effects. But keep in mind, almonds may pose a choking risk for seniors who have trouble swallowing, so it's important to chew them slowly and thoroughly. Next up, we'll explore walnuts, famous for their benefits to brain health. Walnuts are fantastic for maintaining brain function as we age, and it's fascinating that their appearance actually resembles the brain itself. Among all the popular nuts, walnuts stand out as the best source of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. This matters a lot for seniors, since omega-3s help brain cells communicate and keep the membranes around those cells in good shape. Studies have found that seniors who eat 40 grams of walnuts daily for 8 weeks experience noticeable boosts in how quickly they think and how flexible their minds are. Recent research featured in the Journal of Nutrition reveals that walnuts are rich in unique polyphenols, which could offer protection against neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and dementia. These compounds are able to pass through the blood-brain barrier and play a role in lowering inflammation within the brain. Additionally, walnuts are a source of melatonin, a hormone that tends to decline as we age, often leading to sleep difficulties for older adults. Many older individuals find that enjoying a handful of walnuts before bedtime can enhance their sleep quality. Walnuts contain arginine, an amino acid that supports the health of your blood vessels. Combined with polyphenols that combat oxidative stress, walnuts become a valuable food for maintaining a healthy heart and circulatory system. Regularly eating walnuts may also boost the effectiveness of blood pressure medications, helping seniors keep their arteries flexible. For optimal freshness, keep your walnuts chilled in the fridge. Storing them cold helps maintain their healthy oils. Aim for 7 to 9 walnut kernels daily. No need to go overboard like Scrooge McDuck diving into his fortune. Cracking walnuts with a nutcracker is a fun way to boost your hand-eye coordination. Don't let their earthy flavor turn you away. A hint of bitterness is a sign they're packed with antioxidants, much like a robust cup of coffee. Next up, let's explore the role pistachios play in supporting healthy blood pressure. When it comes to nuts that benefit seniors, pistachios don't always get the attention they deserve, yet they're excellent for supporting healthy blood pressure. Pistachios are naturally rich in potassium and low in sodium, providing around 285 milligrams of potassium per serving, which is a significant benefit. This mineral combination is especially important for older adults because it helps the kidneys flush out excess sodium. For seniors, this can reduce systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, similar to some prescription drugs, but without the risk of side effects. Pistachios are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, key nutrients that help maintain healthy eyes and guard against age-related macular degeneration, which is the top cause of vision loss among seniors. Seniors can enjoy the delightful crunch of pistachios without the concern of harming their teeth, which can be an issue with tougher nuts. Their striking green and purple shades indicate a rich supply of antioxidants that combat free radicals, a factor in the aging process. Pistachios are a convenient snack option for older adults, as they help with portion control and foster mindful snacking, turning snack time into a calming and mentally engaging experience. The act of shelling pistachios naturally slows down eating speed. Studies in the International Journal of Obesity reveal that seeing the empty shells helps people keep track of their intake, making it simpler for seniors to be aware of how much they've eaten. If arthritis makes shelling pistachios difficult, it's best to select pistachios that are already partially split open. Aim to add around 49 pistachios to your daily meals, which equals roughly 1 ounce. Opt for unsalted or lightly salted options based on your preference. In the United States, about 1 in 4 people over 65 has diabetes or prediabetes, a rate that matches what's seen in Italy. The rise of type 2 diabetes is a growing concern for seniors in both countries. Each ounce of pistachios provides 3 grams of fiber, which is important for maintaining steady blood sugar levels. We're starting with Brazil nuts as they play a crucial part in maintaining healthy thyroid function. Brazil nuts earn their spot at the very top of our recommendations. They're essential for supporting thyroid function, a health concern that grows more significant with age, yet is frequently ignored. A single Brazil nut packs 96 micrograms of selenium, delivering an impressive 137% of your daily recommended intake. That makes Brazil nuts the richest natural source of selenium available. This is crucial, since thyroid disorders impact up to 20% of adults over 65, and many cases remain undetected because their symptoms are often mistaken for normal aging. Brazil nuts are packed with selenium, a crucial mineral that activates thyroid hormones. These hormones are essential for maintaining energy, supporting a healthy metabolism, and keeping mood balanced. Beyond thyroid health, the unique fats in Brazil nuts help protect myelin, the insulating layer around nerve cells that can wear down as we age. Keeping myelin intact allows seniors to retain fast reflexes, quick response times, and strong mental sharpness. Additionally, the selenium in Brazil nuts is naturally occurring, which means the body can absorb it more easily than the artificial selenium found in many supplements. Brazil nuts pack a powerful punch, delivering impressive health perks even when eaten in small quantities. Their creamy, smooth texture means you only need a few to feel satisfied. For seniors, it's best to stick to just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day to prevent getting too much selenium. When buying Brazil nuts, try to pick ones that are still in their shells. The shell acts as a natural protector, helping to keep the nuts fresh and full of nutrients, especially since their high fat content can make them spoil quickly. Always store them in the fridge for best results. The mix of fiber and beneficial fats found in Brazil nuts supports healthy digestion, which is particularly helpful for older adults who may struggle with constipation. Thanks to their naturally sweet, creamy taste, Brazil nuts make an excellent alternative to less nutritious snacks, such as processed desserts. Many seniors like to have a little treat after a meal or with their coffee. Brazil nuts can satisfy that craving in a much healthier way. Recent research also indicates that certain antioxidants in Brazil nuts could help slow down the shortening of telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of our chromosomes that shrink as we get older, influencing the aging process of our cells. Think of them like the little plastic tips at the ends of shoelaces. For those over 65, Brazil nuts are a fantastic snack option. They truly can make a big difference in daily health. Next, let's find out which nuts seniors should steer clear of or consume with caution. Peanuts come in as the fourth item on our list of inflammation triggers. Although they're a favorite snack for many, seniors may find them problematic. It's important to note that peanuts are actually legumes, not true nuts, and they grow beneath the soil. Peanuts are susceptible to mold growth and the formation of aflatoxins, naturally occurring toxins that can damage your liver. Consuming peanuts frequently may raise your risk of developing cancer. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at eliminating dangerous substances, making this risk particularly significant for seniors. Peanuts also have proteins that can cause adverse reactions in many individuals. Even without a severe allergy, older adults are already at higher risk for joint discomfort, heart issues, and memory decline, and even minor peanut reactions can aggravate these existing health concerns. In America, the typical diet contains far more omega-6 fatty acids than omega-3s, even though omega-3s are well known for fighting inflammation. Peanuts are a major contributor to this excess omega-6, making the imbalance even more pronounced. Just think about how frequently peanut products show up in our meals, from peanut butter to roasted snacks. It really compounds the problem. Another important but often overlooked issue is that peanuts can interact dangerously with blood thinners like warfarin due to their vitamin K content. For seniors, this combination can pose significant health risks. Many store-bought peanut butters contain hydrogenated oils, added salt and sugar, ingredients that can put seniors' heart health at greater risk. Since 63% of American seniors have high blood pressure, these extra ingredients can be particularly dangerous. Consider how often those with hypertension reach for peanut butter as a snack. Even natural peanut butter without salt can still contribute to higher blood pressure. If peanuts aren't stored correctly, they can spoil and develop harmful free radicals, similar to what happens when dried fruit is left too long in the pantry. The standard dry roasting process creates acrylamide, a chemical associated with memory problems and cognitive decline, a serious concern for anyone worried about their loved one's mental sharpness. Even if you haven't experienced any issues from eating peanuts often, replacing them with our suggested alternatives just 3 times a week can increase your nutrient intake and reduce your risk of exposure to harmful substances. Coming in third on our list of nuts to be cautious with are cashews. Due to their higher carbohydrate levels, they can subtly impact blood sugar management in older adults. Each ounce of cashews contains roughly 9 grams of carbohydrates, making them higher in carbs and lower in beneficial nutrients compared to options like walnuts or almonds. Considering that about 25% of people over 65 have diabetes, and nearly half are living with prediabetes, the potential for cashews to raise blood sugar is a genuine issue for seniors. This is particularly concerning because cashews are often advertised as a nutritious snack, causing many older adults to eat them without being aware of their possible effects on blood sugar levels. The smooth, curved design of cashews also poses a notable choking risk, especially for seniors who struggle with swallowing. In fact, cashews are among the nuts most frequently inhaled by older adults by accident. From a nutritional standpoint, cashews are also rich in oxalates, which attach to calcium in the digestive tract and limit how much your body can take in. This is a serious issue for seniors who are already at increased risk for osteoporosis. If you have a tendency to develop kidney stones, your risk increases significantly after turning 60, mostly due to oxalates. Cashews also present an issue because of the way they're processed. To make cashews safe to eat, they undergo extensive processing to eliminate urushiol, the same chemical found in poison ivy, which strips away much of their nutritional content. On top of that, most cashews available in stores are roasted in oil and salted, which adds unhealthy fats and extra sodium, potentially increasing blood pressure and putting additional strain on your heart. Cashews have natural enzyme inhibitors, which can make it more difficult for your body to digest and process proteins. This is particularly important for seniors, who may already face challenges with digestion and absorbing protein. It's something most people don't realize. Because cashews are soft and delicious, it's easy to eat too many without noticing, which can result in unwanted weight gain, a challenge that only becomes tougher to handle as we age. As you age, consider replacing cashews with walnuts or almonds to support better health and reduce potential risks. Macadamia nuts come in at number 2, often making it difficult to keep weight in check. Their extremely high calorie count poses a significant hurdle, particularly for seniors concerned about their health. While macadamia nuts are delicious, they pack the most calories of any nut. Just a single ounce contains around 200 calories. As we age, our metabolism slows, making it more challenging for older adults to keep their weight in check. Imagine how much tougher it can be to climb stairs as you get older. Each ounce of macadamia nuts has about 22 grams of fat, which can put extra pressure on the gallbladder, an organ that often doesn't work as well with age. For roughly 15% of seniors with silent gallstones, eating macadamia nuts could set off painful episodes that might otherwise go unnoticed. It can feel like a sudden jolt during a peaceful stroll on the beach. Besides being calorie-heavy, macadamia nuts are also high in saturated fat, about 3 grams per ounce, which can increase LDL cholesterol, a frequent issue for seniors. It's a bit like overindulging in festive sweets. Seniors who have crowns, dental bridges, or sensitive teeth may find the firm texture of macadamia nuts difficult to handle. This issue becomes more pronounced after age 65, as tooth enamel wears down and calcium absorption naturally declines. On top of that, macadamia nuts are some of the priciest nuts available, which may prompt seniors on a tight budget to opt for less expensive varieties, but unfortunately, these alternatives are often more prone to spoilage or poor storage, which can raise the chances of consuming nuts with harmful oxidized fats. When macadamia nuts are commercially roasted in oil, their nutritional quality drops even further. On top of that, they're frequently heavily salted, which boosts both sodium and unhealthy fat consumption. Their smooth, indulgent flavor makes them especially tempting, especially for seniors. As people age and their taste buds dull, they often crave bolder flavors. It's worrisome that many older adults eat macadamias believing they're heart-healthy, but studies about nuts and heart health often overlook or minimize the impact of high-fat nuts like macadamias. Pine nuts may affect how certain medications work, which is especially important for seniors. These seeds can pose specific issues for older adults because of age-related factors. A major issue with pine nuts is that they contain compounds capable of disrupting the effectiveness of over 60% of commonly used medications. Many of these drugs are regularly prescribed to older adults. This disruption can reduce how well the medications work or even cause unexpected side effects. Medications often taken by seniors, such as statins, certain antidepressants, and drugs for high blood pressure, are particularly vulnerable to negative interactions with pine nuts. The troubling part is that most healthcare providers rarely mention these potential food and drug interactions to their patients. Since self-medicating is fairly common, this lack of awareness can make the situation even riskier. Another concern is pine nut syndrome, a condition that leaves a persistent bitter or metallic taste in your mouth for weeks. It's similar to a garlic aftertaste, but it lingers much longer. Although this may sound like a small problem, it can significantly affect seniors. Altered taste can decrease appetite and lead to poor nutrition, making it even more crucial for older adults to follow a healthy, balanced eating plan, such as the Mediterranean diet. Research reveals that as many as 42% of those impacted experience notable weight loss. Studies have found this condition is especially prevalent among seniors, likely because aging affects both taste and the body's detoxification processes. Pine nuts are rich in polyunsaturated fats, which can oxidize rapidly and create inflammatory compounds. This is particularly problematic for older adults already dealing with inflammation, such as those with arthritis. Their tiny size and slick texture make pine nuts a potential choking risk, especially for seniors who struggle with swallowing or have dry mouth from medications, a problem that affects more than 70% of older adults on multiple prescriptions. Pine nuts also have enzyme inhibitors that can interfere with protein digestion, which is a concern since protein absorption naturally decreases as we age. Because they're calorie-dense and oily, pine nuts, even in popular recipes like pesto, can make weight control more difficult for people over 65. Alarmingly, recent research suggests that certain compounds in some pine nut varieties may accelerate age-related macular degeneration, the top cause of vision loss in seniors. To protect your health, it's best to steer clear of these 4 types of nuts. The nuts you decide to eat or avoid can greatly influence your overall health, vitality, and cognitive function as you get older. Remember, even minor, steady changes can add up to major benefits over time, just as a single drop of water can eventually wear away stone. Now, we want to hear your stories. Have you experienced any health changes after adding or removing certain nuts from your meals? Is there a specific nut that's had a big impact on your well-being? Maybe Sicilian almonds or Piedmont hazelnuts? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We truly value your